can't breathe. My car is leaking.
Sandy Manley remembers Gaston as if it were yesterday.
I can't breathe. Help me. Help me.
Sam,
help me, please. God, help me. I don't want to die like this.
You're not going to die.
Oh, Lord help. I was freaking. I was in a total panic mode.
For more than an hour, her life hung in the balance. Sandy's car had been swept nearly 200 yards off of Panetta Drive by raging floodwaters. In a matter of minutes, her car filled up with water, forcing her to the very back of the rear seats.
It's up to my waist. I'm only 4'10". Get me out of here, please. I'm going to drown to death.
Thanks to Major David Stone and other Chesterfield police officers, Sandy would live to see many more days, months, and years. With a small laser pen, she was able to get the attention of neighbors who told officers that she was still alive and needed help.
Told me to back up and smash the window, Major Stone, and pulled me out.
About the time that she and I jumped off of the car to swim towards where the rope was, the vehicle completely filled with water and washed out from underneath us.
While rescue crews came to Sandy's aid miles away in another section of the county, rescue crews raced here to Falling Creek Apartments. Water in the creek spilled out of the banks, washing away 2 apartment buildings that used to stand where this playground now sits.
Lieutenant Joe Harvey and Lieutenant Bill Jeffers were among the first crews to arrive to Falling Creek Apartments.
It was unbelievable. You know, in my career, I had never seen anything of the magnitude of the flooding that was going on.
We had folks that were actually hanging out of the windows. Some of them looked like they were getting ready to jump or to throw their kids to some other folks.
The usually shallow Falling Creek overflowed, forcing fire crews to use ladder trucks to get residents to safety. Luckily, they were able to get everyone out without anyone harmed. As for Sandy, she remains forever grateful to Major Stone, who helped her when she thought all was lost.
Up every morning, you know, and I thank God every day when I would wake up. I'm like, you gave me another one, thank you.
In Chesterfield County, Curtis McCloud, NBC 12 News.
1, 2, 3, let go.
Well, hundreds came out to the Virginia Avenue Schoolyard in Petersburg today for a step show and balloon release in honor of a family killed nearly a year ago in a quadruple homicide on Harding Street. They also came together to step up and stomp out violence in the community. It's where we find Curtis McCloud live tonight in Petersburg, where that step show and events just wrapped up. So Curtis, you spoke with family members. How are they holding up tonight?
Well, Mike, they're doing as well as can be expected. They were all here on the grounds of the old Virginia Avenue School. I want to show you exactly where things took place here. Some 30 minutes ago, people were out here. They've wrapped up pretty much now, but the family members speaking out publicly for the first time here at this event, saying they want to move forward, bring the community forward, and reduce crime and violence in this area.
When I say stop, y'all say the violence.
Their message was clear: bring the community together and
stop. Stop!
Youth step teams gathered on a stage at the old Virginia Avenue School in Petersburg to step up and stomp out the violence in their community.
Oh, yes! Hundreds of people here in this community in Petersburg are marching on the anniversary of that quadruple homicide on Harding Street, sending a message to the overall community to stomp out the violence.
Not only did we lose our people, but it's a lot of people out there that are losing their kids.
A year ago Sunday, Vivian Chavis lost her mother, sister, niece, and nephew in a deadly fire and shooting. She's thankful that in 12 months' time, the community has banded together to turn the area around.
Y'all gotta stop killing each other on the streets.
The family was given a special award by Petersburg Mayor Howard Myers and was also presented with a $5,000 check.
If the U.S. Marshal captured Alexander Hill, this money will be donated to the cause of domestic violence.
I think this is a very positive thing that the community is getting together to show their concern and show their support for the family.
A family still clearly hurting from a devastating loss, but moving forward with hundreds of others, all determined to make their community better.
It's kind of hard, you know, for what happened to my mother and my sister and them. It's really hard. But the support of everybody in this community, it tells you that my mama touched a lot of lives. And for that, I'm grateful.
Now, tomorrow will mark the one-year anniversary of that devastating tragedy on Harding Street. Now, of course, police are still searching for the person of interest in that case, Alexander Hill. They're asking anyone to come forward with information that could lead to his capture and arrest. Of course, we're going to continue to follow details in this case and bring you the very latest. But for now, we're on your side live in Petersburg this evening. Curtis McCloud, NBC 12.
It's very simple and sleek. You don't even know it's there until I really show it to you.
It's called the sixth digit. And Joshua says it's a big help for people like himself who are paralyzed and have no feeling in their hands and lower body.
You primarily wear two, one on each pinky, and then you begin to just type on the keyboard or press buttons like a microwave or a keypad at the store to enter in your PIN. Anything that you need to press a button, it can do it.
Joshua used his engineering skills and created the sixth digit while in rehab. A mere ring pop and eraser head sparked the idea.
I mean, I see so many things that can be changed.
The driving force, his own dramatic story, which began 7 months ago when the 24-year-old went to visit friends in Virginia Beach.
We were going to the beach one day and just like a normal day hanging out, and I decided to run into the water and dive into the ocean like I've done thousands of times before.
But what he thought was a wave turned out to be a sandbar. He landed on solid ground. The accident would leave him paralyzed.
Thank God that my friends were able to pick me up and realize something was wrong, and at that point I couldn't move anything below my neck.
When I got the phone call that my son had been injured, even though I wasn't sure what the nature of the injury was, I had a sense that it was not good after being told that he had dove into a wave and had no feeling at the time.
Joshua still cannot walk, but does have some movement of his arms and upper body. The Virginia Tech grad lives life as normal as possible with the help of his friends and family, and now the sixth digit.
Whatever happens, just you gotta work through it and just stay positive.